Jar, dude. Now that the wheels of my storytelling bus are going round and round, lubed them up, rustled the jimmies, gristled the wheels, and then spread mayo on it and washed it off. I've gone through a lot so far, orally. All right, so this is a story from back in 2020. It was sort of like when the pandemic was ending, quote unquote. Maybe it was 2021. I could be wrong. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong about the time, but either way, walking around the Costco with my partner at the time, and we were freaking. I was wearing a Scream t-shirt, like the movie. You guys are familiar with the 1997 classic? I'm gonna be impressed with myself if that's the real year, but it's probably not. I had a Scream shirt on, and there was an old man there, and I think he was doing free samples or whatever. I think he worked there. He was doing something, but he freaking flags me down, apparently because he recognized my shirt, which is interesting. I didn't know that old people liked horror movies like that, but dude, his name was freaking, his name was Craig Muckler, and he introduced himself to me as such, and he was a nice old dude. He's like, you like horror movies? And I'm like, yes, sir. I wish I remember what samples or whatever he was doing. I guess it wasn't important. Also, I don't want any free samples from anyone. It's just awkward. So I personally would have just kept walking, but alas. But he was like, you like horror movies? I produce horror movies. And I'm like, oh, snap, that's kind of cool. What does that even mean? That feels like it could mean pretty much anything, or a lot of things at least. Maybe not anything. He's like, yeah, I worked on, you ever seen Microwave Massacre? And I actually have. At least I've seen like the first half an hour because it's super dull and nothing happens from what I remember. They do massacre somebody in the microwave. I don't even know. They might not massacre anyone. That's neither here nor there. That's at Costco. I'm at Costco. Visualize me at Costco. Mentally, I'm at Costco, where I can no longer go back to visit Craig unless I get a membership of my own. Alas, another detour on the road we will verbally go down now. But yeah, he was just telling me about his freaking career producing horror movies, which is in itself pretty cool, okay? I gotta say. Next part, not so cool. I'm definitely not hating by any means. Craig, if you're out there, shouts out to the boy. I mean, he's like 80 years old, dog. I don't even know if he's out there. But he was super excited to tell me about the movies in friggin' dope. But they had just put out a movie, and this is this is the controversial part where I just cannot believe Craig is even wrapped up in this personally. Clearly he was not the man in charge. He's just a producer, one of many producers, it looks like. 3. Oh, executive producer. Gotcha. Okay, anyway. I don't want to spread any false narratives here, but this is one of the movies that he was talking to me about, and it was very, very timely. The poster, from the creators of 56 Zombies and Microwave Massacre, I guess that's another movie, but the poster says, Angry Asian Murder Hornets. This thing will be your last. And this is like when COVID and stuff was starting, dude, so it's like super like racist. At least I'm pretty sure. It certainly makes me uncomfortable, but luckily it seems like they've since changed the name to just Murder Hornets, which I mean, I can't imagine that there could be anything in the film that would be a little harder to edit out or to make less inflammatory. I don't know. I haven't watched it, dude. Apparently it's on Tubi right now. Maybe I should. Does it even have a rating? Has anyone watched it? Murder Hornets, also known as Angry Asian Murder Hornets, released in 2020 by prolific director Dustin Ferguson, is not one of the better movies made by him. True. Yes, they're talking about the name, leaving a bad taste in your mouth. Very reasonable. No matter what you do in life, please know that you are better at this than Dustin Ferguson is at making movies. Ooh, boom roasted. I wonder if Craig Muckler is friends with that guy. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like the Letterboxd community or anyone of that I can see here has anything good to say about this movie. And the description of the movie is just Killer Murder Hornets Attack America. Yeah, I don't know. Seems a little on the nose, and maybe just read the room next time. But we're all part of the. I think your judgment was clouded, is all I think. It's just such a bummer. It really puts a stop to my enthusiasm about the first half of the story, like my whole experience. Because Microwave Massacre sucks ass. I can't be stoked on that. I get this excited old man just being like, I made you like horror movies? You like that movie on your shirt? Have you seen this horrible racist movie that my grandson probably made or something? Oh my God, dude. So glad this is a podcast and you can never see me gleek, which I would never do because that's gross. And I'm hydrating, not dehydrating, never. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure he didn't make the movie or pick the movie. I mean, he's freaking old, dude. He probably didn't even know what was going on. I'm trying to give you an out here, Craig, if you're listening. He doesn't even know what's going on. Grandpa, back to bed. He loves making movies. We put his name on the title. It's fine. But yeah, it's like a pretty wholesome, cute story until I keep talking, which I guess that's my bad.